Howdy y'all, this is Raz and OZ coming at you with some more Dark Souls. I'm sorry, not Dark Souls, Painkiller gameplay.
It's a Freudian slip there. He'd rather be playing Dark Souls.
Yeah, well, no, actually I wouldn't be.
I would always be rather playing Dark Souls.
You'd always rather be playing Dark Souls?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I cannot wait for the third one to come out. Like words do not express how eager I am for that game. But I'm trying to explore some with words anyway. So Graham, you have an interesting dream last night or anything?
Did I have an interesting dream?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
No?
Did you, AJ?
I very rarely remember my dreams.
See, I'm right there with you. I might have had a very interesting dream, and maybe discovered a lot of really cool things about myself in said dreams, but for the life of me, it escapes me. Sorry to say.
Well, that's too bad.
It really is.
But I mean, like, if any like, deep cosmic knowledge was truly imparted to you in your dream, I'm pretty sure it's something you'll retain upon waking up.
You'd think that.
Well, I just mean like as far as like self-improvement goes, like subconsciously.
Section. I'll just spawn here.
Well, I'm gonna grab a little bit of ammo real quick.
Okay. I think some deep cosmic knowledge would stay with you.
Yeah, well, just like personal enlightenment. Like if you work out your issues over the
Whoa, hey.
If you work out your whatever issues you're trying to work out, as you're asleep, I think those sorts of solutions will stay with you even if you don't remember the actual context of the problem solving.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. One thing that I've always wanted to do, one thing that's always interested me is, lucid dreaming, of course. Like, who doesn't think lucid dreaming would be cool? But the applications that it might provide you could potentially be really cool. Granted, I don't know a whole lot about lucid dreaming, and everything I know about the mind is largely conjecture and based off of personal experience, as I've tried to grow as a person and improve my quality of life and the way I experience the world around me and react to the world around me.
Yeah.
That being said, I've always wondered if, say you got really good at lucid dreaming, and say you were really dedicated to doing something like playing piano, and you had a really solid conception in your mind of what a piano is like, how it's laid out, the exact size of each key, and what each note sounds like, and maybe you've memorized some sheet music as well. Could you go into your dream, construct a piano, and practice during the night? Could you practice piano in your dreams? Could you practice something else? Playing basketball or hitting a baseball, something like that. Could you practice drawing in your dreams?
I don't know, because I feel like a lot, at least with the skills cited, a lot of that is muscle memory as much as it is like conceptual knowledge. So I'm not sure how much you would be improving in those situations.
Sure, but if you could get every variable, like, down to a reasonable enough margin, the speed of the baseball as it's thrown to you, the distance between you and the baseball, the size of the baseball, the size of the bat, the weight of the bat, all of that, so you could get all of that down. Do you think it would be possible for you to even get that down? And do you think it would be possible to actually practice if you had all those variables laid out for you furthermore?
A short answer, no. I don't think it would. As fascinating as the concept is, I think the genuine muscle memory, like the actual physical practice of it, plays too big a role in that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think but I think there are other ways to go about achieving the sort of same solution, like a polyphasic sleep cycle. Like instead of sleeping for 8 hours every night, you sleep for 20 minutes every 4 hours.
Which I guess could work if you are a world-class pianist and you're living on your own schedule.
Exactly. Yeah. It is also it's particularly popular with programmers, I believe, to have this specific kind of polyphasic sleep cycle.
Yeah.
College students are super fond of the South American polyphasic sleep cycle, and that's, you know.
And how does the South American polyphasic sleep schedule differentiate itself from the?
So I don't remember what the actual title of this polyphasic sleep cycle I mentioned previously, where you sleep every 30 seconds or every 4 hours for 30 minutes or something around those lines. But the South American one is called the siesta cycle, where you
siesta cycle.
Yeah, because you take a siesta every day. So and it is it's really popular with college students. So you'll work you'll sleep 5 hours at night, and then after lunch after lunch you go take a nap basically.
Okay. Alright, let's see, you're on the stairs. By the way, y'all, we are trying to rush through this level, trying to get in under 15 minutes, because that's the maximum amount of time our YouTube videos can be.
Yeah.
And we're really hoping that works out, so that we don't have to do a bunch of editing for a level we've already completed and footage we've already recorded, but was ruined because of my air conditioner and our lack of attention to detail.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So that's sort of.
That's the gist of it.
That's the gist of it. So if that's really something that you want to obtain, and I've been seriously contemplating recently trying it, because I have nearly no life obligations. So I would
brag about it.
No. So I would like to try and have more free time,
Yeah, and I would. That is something I've been interested in. Definitely something that it's like, 1 year in my life when I'm financially independent and I can say, okay, well, I'm going to go work on my own thing. I'm going to go work on my own project, or maybe I have a job as a computer scientist that allows me to largely work on my own schedule.
Yeah.
Take a year and try out a polyphasic sleep cycle or some other,
the Uberman?
And
the Uberman,
is that polyphasic?
Yeah.
Or is it just a specific type of polyphasic?
Yeah, so the Uberman is actually the name of the polyphasic sleep cycle I couldn't remember. So yes, that's exactly it. And that's the one that I really want to try. But there are plenty of other ones that are a bit more forgiving. Like like if you miss a nap in the Uberman sleep cycle, you're basically fucked for the day.
Yeah.
Whereas
move out from behind you. You are right. And I'm out of ammo.
There's a skeletons.
Awesome. Appreciate you letting me know.
Yeah.
Jesus, there are a lot of them. Do you want to blow up those barrels?
Which? Those right there?
Yeah. Alright, now we got some fire guards up here. Flame knights. Which are knights that shoot fireballs at you. They are not flamingly homosexual, if that's what you were wondering. Oh, hey, ammo.
So, do you know what tryptophobia is, Graham?
I do know what trypophobia is. Trypophobia or tryptophobia?
Trypophobia or some shit.
Trypophobia?
Yeah, the circle thing.
Oh, yeah, trypophobia.
Trypophobia.
Yeah. It is... I don't... What are the names? Is like trypophobe or something the name of those that type of shape?
No, the type of shape is just a cluster of holes. I mean, I don't think it has a proper name, but
no.
But the etymology of it is from the Greek trypos, which is a hole.
Okay.
I think it's trypos, something along those lines. Trypopos maybe. But I think there's 2 P's in it. Anyway.
Gotta go find ammo. This is unfortunate.
Yeah, so I sort of found out about this the other day, and can't stop thinking about it. And I'm pretty sure knowing that it was a thing is what gave me the phobia. Like,
yeah, I don't know if I have a real phobia or if there's just some like level of anxiety associated with it. But I definitely, if I look, if y'all want to know what this is, go and Google trypophobia, spelled with a Y. Y at the beginning, that is. Yeah. And find out for yourself. It is... I don't know if like there's the a real trypophobe if he sees those cluster of holes and goes like needs to sit down for like an hour and gather himself, or if it's just a sense of uneasiness, general sense of uneasiness.
I don't think it's technically a real phobia.
No, a real phobia? Is
yeah,
there
like it hasn't been recognized by the, I think like they came up, I did some research on it, and it came up with the idea in, I think, 2005, some psychologists, and it's yet to be recognized by like the American or the International Board of like Mental Health and whatever. I don't know what it's called. But so those guys have yet to say that it's a real thing. But I mean, some of the pictures really freak me out.
They do.
A serious sense of unease.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's not like fear. Like, I mean, I'm terrified of the ocean. Like, I'm genuinely petrified with fear about the idea of being in open water and being around all those, those genuine monsters. But with trypophobia, it's more just like a grossed out sense of unease. Like,
yeah. Go ahead and move through here so we can get
like
on.
watching a nest of spiders or something.
Yeah.
The same sort of sensation.
Yeah, it is. It does. It really gets under your skin. It's not something I'm dying to go look up again.
Yeah. Well, I actually I looked it up again today
though.
because I've been thinking about it so much. And I needed to be satisfied in seeing them and knowing that it's just a fucking,
just some circles.
Yeah, it's just some circles. It's not like a.
What really doesn't help is that some of those images can be formed by someone heavily infested or infected with, was it bloat flies?
Yeah, and that's I think what's done it is because when I looked it up and saw those pictures, I now associate like every time I see a small group of circles with that image, like it's been seared into my brain.
Yeah.
And so that's what I mean when I say I looked it up and now I have the phobia.
Yeah. Oh man, why? Anything in particular about this game that made you bring it up, or did you just think about it and need someone to talk to?
Because I've been thinking about it sort of all day today. I looked at, like I said, I looked up the picture here recently, and or like earlier today I looked up trypophobia pictures, just to give myself some sense of ease and like distinguish that just because it's a group of circles does not mean that it's a blowfly infestation in my own body. But it's still super freaky.
It really is, and it's absolutely fascinating too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good example of how like the patterns can kind of become associated with
there's a skeleton behind
emotions
you.
or reactions in your brain. Oh man. If one of you has a more detailed explanation of trypophobia and or its causes, I don't know, what is it? How'd you call it? Range of severity in people, we would really appreciate it if you let us know via a comment or a PM or something like that.
Yeah, or also, what's the if you know the proper terminology for someone who is a trypophobe, I guess.
Trypophobic, or if there is a name for those cluster of circles.
Yeah,
that
like
would be
the
super cool.
like if you guys want to see like one of these clusters of circles, it's not an infestation in somebody. Lotus seeds are the same sort of thing, but imagine instead of the hard shell, it's someone's skin, and instead of the seeds, it's bugs.
Is there somewhere we need to go? I feel like we need to go down here.
Yeah, but the
room didn't trigger.
The room didn't trigger on our compasses.
There it is.
Is it going? Okay.
Yeah, cool. It's going. And I'm dead. Care. These guys really suck. The stabs that they drop. Oh, you're backing yourself into a corner there.
Yeah, but there was
literally nowhere else to go. Oh,
yeah.
you can get up here. I thought that was closed off. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the level too.
The little reapers there spawn behind me. I'm fairly positive as well. Oh, those guys are not dead. Ooh, it's getting kind of warm in here.
It is. There's the end of the level.
And I can't tell if that's the adrenaline or what. All right, well.
Thank you thank you for joining us, and make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more.